Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 1 of series 12 for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and I am super excited. We have something new this series that is going to be fun and encourage us to use our stuff. So here's the first one. It is Special Just for Us by Pyron, who has a YouTube channel, so definitely check her out. And we're doing bingo. So here's the bingo board. I'm going to try and remember to post that every week. I am going diagonal from the top corner with multi-photos, wood veneer, pre-made title, and foam and or puffies. And I am using, for the very first time, my Vicky Bouton Where To Next. And I'll be using this quite a bit through the month of June because I am documenting 2023's family trip to the beach. And I am very excited to get these started. I haven't really scrapbooked any of them yet. And so I am really, really happy. They were good memories, and to start it all off, I've got these really fun pictures. So I've got lots of ephemera, lots of embellishments, lots of stickers, just all the things. And I'm real excited. So we're starting off with this picture of my son and my nephew, and my son and my nephew. These are, I think, 10 years apart, and I can't believe the difference. I've got these doilies I want to pull in because there's this little leafy floral kind of bit that's really pretty, and I wanted to bring something like that in. And like I said, wood veneer is one of my bingo items, and so I brought some assemblage required. I'm thinking about using a stamp for the sewing bit on here. I'm not 100% positive at this moment when I'm getting ready to get started, but I thought I'd bring those out in all these different colors that I have pretty much matched to this collection since I'll be using it so much. I'm going to leave these close on my desk. So I have my papers. I've got lots of embellishments, mixed media, these great pictures, this awesome layout, and the fun bingo. So let's see how this goes. So I'm so glad that I bought so much of this collection because this paper with the clouds is such a fun cloud paper and great for fussy cutting because they're so bulky and big. And because I bought so much, I don't have to worry about not wanting to cut up my one page. Now, in the original part of the video, I just shared the project pad, but I also have the 48-page paper pad and plethora of individual sheets that I've gotten at Joann's, and the project pad that I shared, plus the 6x8. So I got lots of paper, so I'm not scared to use it right now. No, when it gets closer to the end, it may be different. So I have these 3 strips that I've cut. And what I love to do, and I know a lot of other people do as well, is to find a double-sided paper that I like both sides so that I'm not wasting or cutting into another paper. So that beautiful floral is the back side of this white with the black writing on it, and then that wordy bit is the back side of the clouds. So I just used 2 papers, plus I fussy cut out this part of a banner here that's still laying down there. It's got the it has pre-built in stitching. I thought, you know what, this is perfect. And it's got the little journaling space, which I'll journal off camera later. So that made me happy. It was perfect. So much to see, so much to do. Very fitting. So I was thrilled for that. And so I go ahead and cut the fishtails out of my 3 banners. And now I'm going to rough these up a little bit because I go back and forth through phases, and I have been doing a lot of distressing lately. Sometimes it's because my trimmer's getting wonky and I need to change the mat on it, but I just haven't done it yet. And sometimes it's just because I'm in the mood. So this time it's a little bit of both. I like the look of it. It makes it come off the page a little, gives you a little bit more dimension and not really adding bulk. So I have just attached the top part of my banners because I want to be able to tuck some things, but I think now I have covered that up. So I am going to put my pictures down. I want them to come as far over as this little strip with the journaling on it. And I've decided on her sketch, they are separated, but I am going to have mine come together and overlap just a little and bring this one on the left up a smidge, which is a little different, but I like to add my own spin, and that's the most amazing part about a sketch or when you scrap lift, things like that. You take what you want from it and create. And I really stuck very close to this sketch, except I had that one picture come up a little. So I'm taking my doilies, and this is what I love about a white doily. You just take your mixed media, your ink, whatever, your paint, and you make it the color that you need it. So I am using a few different colors on this layout today. The doilies I inked up in fossilized amber and stormy sky. I felt like those were the ones I wanted to go with to pull out from that wordy bit paper. And I wanted to make sure that they were going to stand out against what they're going to be laying against. So I love the way those turned out. I also brought in some black soot because I inked all three of my banners. Two of them, the bottom and the top, with the black soot. And then that middle one I inked with peacock feathers. So I just wanted to make sure that each color kind of helped define where the banners were. So now I'm just faffing about trying to find the best wood veneer. And the open wood veneers I love, but because I'm layering them, I didn't want them to be like partially on, partially off. So I decided to go with both of the inside pieces of the wood veneers. And when I'm doing a layout another time where it's going to be flat down on something, I will use the open ones. And if I continue to use that top left corner of the bingo sheet, no, it's not the top left is wood veneers. The top left is something else. I don't have it right in front of me right now. I guess I should. I wrote down what I wanted to use. I got Post-it notes everywhere, you all. Like, I go through Post-it notes on my desk like nobody's business. But, you got to keep the information together. So I am just starting to build like clusters, figure out what I want to do with things, where I want to put things. I put this car down here because these pictures are taken at a rest stop. So just a little bit of backstory, and I do believe it's 2013 and 2023 are these two pictures. I'll have to verify before, but I'm almost positive that it's a 10-year difference. So the first picture was when my boy had just turned 4, and my nephew would be 4 in June. And so we always stop at this rest stop on our way to North Carolina every single time we go. And so my sister said for the boys to just go play because they were driving us crazy. They're full of energy. I mean, they're 4. But she didn't check out where she was sending them, and they ran all the way to the edge of the rest area, and there was this massive puddle by this little bench. And so they jumped, and by the time we realized it, they were drenched. So when we got there this time, had been raining again. And so I told them that I wanted to take these fun repeat pictures, but I would refuse to let them stand in the puddles. So they're actually on top of the table that's behind them in the other picture. It is the identical rest stop, the identical table, except instead of standing in the puddles that were down there, they're standing on the table. But it was not planned for them to wear practically the same colors of clothing as they had on in the first picture. And yes, my nephew is gigantic. He, if you've seen any of the pictures I've done of graduation lately, he is 6'2", almost 6'3", and not done growing. The child's 13 in this picture. I mean, still until next week. So yeah, he's a gigantic kid. My kid is average. He's 5 foot, almost 5'9". And so, yeah, he towers over my son. So I love these pictures so much. They made me so happy. And so I thought I'd get us started off because this is really one of the first pictures of our trip in the first place, because it's at the rest stop midway between my house or, where we are to where we go in North Carolina. So I have added my title. So multi-picture is one of the items that I selected from the bingo. So obviously I've got that. Wood veneer, I used the ones from Some Assemblage Required. And then a pre-made title. I'm using the Where To Next, which of course is the name of this collection and was perfect since we're at a rest stop. And the other one is Foam or Puffy. And I have puffy stickers on here in a couple of different places. And I put like a little word down towards the bottom of the first picture that says little getaway, because I thought using the word little, you know, and that's when they're little. And then the other side has a puffy that says big plans. So I thought that that was kind of a play on the words and everything. So look at me being so cute. So I decided I wanted to bring some mixed media in on top of the inks that I've already used. And since gold is the color that Vicki Boutin is going with in this collection, I am using my Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist in Ornament Gold. And I use a paintbrush to splatter it. I love you too, buddy. And so after that, I'm pretty much done. And I'm so excited with the way this turned out. I'm going to show you Kelly's sketch again. I hope that you all will go to the playlist. If you haven't found me from the playlist, go to the playlist. It'll be linked below. In the beginning, you're going to get, 30, 40, 50 videos. And by the end of the month, it will be hundreds upon hundreds of amazing videos with inspiration, different styles of scrapbooking and crafting, different takes on things, different ways people create their videos. Not everybody runs their mouth like I do. Some people do it to music or just share their video or their layout. So I hope you will go check all that out. You can go to Facebook and check out Christy's Beautiful Life, and you can see the sketches for the rest of the month there. I hope you'll come back and see me. I'll be here every day this month. I am super excited. Have a great day and happy scrapping.